Hi, I'm Lucas Merriweather Buford.
I'm Phineas Cromwell.
And I'm Abigail Beatrice Cormack.
And this is Antiford on Air for February 2016.
Alright, so this episode, I think we should start with saying hi to some of our newest members.
Yep. We haven't done an episode in a while, so in that time we've gotten a few people.
Yep. We've got Reginald Gearsworth and Gilbert Melker Wrathchild. Both of them joined us after the game jam that we helped put on at NHTI last year.
And one of the fellows I met at the Brass Ring Connecticut event joined us, and that is Thaddeus Fang.
Oh, welcome. We look forward to seeing you guys around.
Absolutely, absolutely. No website news. As far as I know, it's running smoothly for everyone. If I'm wrong, send me a bug report, comment on the video or whatnot. I can't fix it if I don't know it's broken.
So, on to the meat of this AOA. We like to do a little year in review and sort of go through all the interesting things that we want to do in the upcoming year. We did a lot in 2015.
We did do a lot more than we're used to doing.
Yes. So this might be a little long.
We started off the year, as we start off every year, or at least until
Used
this
to.
year,
Yeah.
we started off every year, with TempleCon. TempleCon was a wonderful time. We did our world building panel, we did our Antiford 101 panel, and we also introduced our story time panel, which is a
interactive crowd participation.
Yeah.
Ending of your own choosing.
Yes.
With
Copywritten.
with some amusing stories with fill in the blanks.
Yes.
Trying to dodge copyrighted terms here. But it was a really fun time.
It was such a good time, which I was apprehensive of, but it turned out to be so well received that we decided to do it again at another convention, and we made it 21 plus at that, and it was even more well received. Yeah,
and absolutely shout out to our member, the Emperor von Kresser, true Prussian Emperor of the Prussian Empire.
The one who wrote the ending of your own choosing stories.
Yep, and he kind of emceed it, you know. Oh, you come up on stage. All right, you play this part.
Yep.
And you made some nice little backgrounds for that. It's a fun time.
We're doing it again.
Yeah, so do attend. It's we highly recommend. And then Watch City Festival came back. We're very pleased about that.
Yeah.
That was wonderful. So they moved it to just a single day, the day before Mother's Day. It's the Saturday. And we did our Steampunk 101 panel, for the new people, just kind of stumbling on the event. Yeah. And that was really nice.
And we met a lot of new people and people who are new to steampunk, which this is the perfect event if you're just getting into steampunk and just want to get a feel of.
It's probably still my favorite steampunk event of the year, just because it's open air, it's nice. And we had the big parade with all the steampunks. We all joined in. Yeah, it's a good time.
We also, I believe we did do a panel there as well.
Yeah, I mentioned that earlier.
Yeah, okay.
We did the 101.
Yep.
And then, let's see, we went to
World's Fair.
Yeah. Yep.
World's Fair was awesome.
As always.
We hadn't been in a few years, but we were very happy. We were able to see Steam Power Giraffe there. Mm-hmm. The show was wonderful.
We have two videos from that event, and I'll link them in the description below. One from kind of like the day of, and the other for the Steam Power Giraffe video. And it was just a great time. It was huge.
Yeah.
We enjoyed ourselves very thoroughly. And then we had a smaller event.
Yep. So we did a small local craft fair, just starting up. We do a lot of crafts, and our members do a lot of crafts. So we are trying to build up sort of a table where all of our members can put things on. And so and sort of use our business ID.
Yeah, think
For
of it.
tax purposes.
Think of it like consigning. You know,
Yes.
we'll do the businessy bit for you for selling all of the a table to all these events.
So this small craft fair was sort of to test the waters. We had a great time. We sold a lot of things, and we had a squid adoption, which hopefully there'll be a picture of. He's really cute, and we hope to make another squid to raffle off at future events. He's super fun to make.
It was an 8-foot
It was huge.
body pillow squid.
It's very comfy.
Yep.
After that we had MakenBkken.
Yeah, it was the warmest.
It was also the
earliest.
earliest MakenBkken we have had. Unfortunately, we had to move it so early. But I think it's a good time for us to have it. It's a little warmer. But we had a great time. We had a MakenBkken making contest, so you could make the best MakenBkken.
Yeah, meaty baked good type things, and hey, it was really fun. We had all our friends from the New England meetup group and some of our friends from Vermont. And
it was also the largest.
Yeah, we had a lot of people.
I think we had 37 people there.
It keeps on growing.
So you that's right. You should go next year or this year.
This year.
Every
year.
We'll mention it. Yeah, go every year. As long as we're doing it, you should come.
Yeah. After that, we had the Vermont festival.
Yeah, the Springfield, Vermont Steampunk Festival.
It was their first year.
Yep.
And
it was a lot of fun.
It was amazing. I didn't think. Well, the magical land of Vermont, for one. But for it being a first year event, it was extremely well run. Probably one of the best run first year.
Yeah, and it's kind of a steampunk community that built itself from the ground up. Nobody else in the greater steampunk community kind of knew about it until it existed and had a festival. Like it was large enough for a festival all of a sudden.
People, and I know that I learned about the Vermont group when they announced the festival, didn't even know they existed. I know that a lot of other New England steampunks didn't know that until they had announced it.
Yeah, they're a very vibrant, nice community.
Oh, yeah.
And we're looking forward to the next one.
Yes.
So there's a video for that in the description below as well. We get a lot of con videos this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very happy about that. And then the big event. We did we did a huge in-character video announcing our presence at this convention, which I'll put in the description below.
You've been linking a lot of videos in this description.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a year and we did a lot of videos.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
But the big event, Roffle Con.
Yep. Roffle Con!
Which
we were
once again was amazing. This past year, we were guests. It was our first time being guests at a convention. They treated us amazingly.
Yeah, the people who run it are always very on the ball, very professional, completely reasonable, very awesome people.
Yeah.
And as such, we did a lot of stuff for Roffle Con.
Oh, yes.
Never worked as hard at a convention before, and it was totally worth it.
Yep.
It was a good exhaustion.
Yes.
The Monday afterward.
Oh, yeah. But we did 9 panels.
Yep.
We also
judged a mustache contest.
A couple of our members, at least one of our members, Eric Worthen, was in the contest.
Yeah.
Won one of the judges' awards or something.
Yeah.
The chairman's
choice, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we also did. We had a table in the marketplace that we were selling some of our crafty things at.
But yeah, we did pretty much most of our panels that we've done over the years at that convention. We did the story time again. You did your history of cocktails.
So I premiered a history of cocktails where you both learn and get to try vintage cocktails. So pre-20s, pre-prohibition, and that was a crazy panel.
I think it was the best received of our panels.
Yeah. It was supposed to be an hour. At the end of it, people were still around at 3 o'clock in the morning. So
I got yelled at because someone had gone back to their hotel room at 4. I went to bed at 2, so it wasn't my fault.
Not sure what they were doing.
Yeah,
but
it was it was past midnight and everything was done and our panel let out and we, like, a good part of the con just hung out there. Like, even some of the con chairs are just, like, chilling out because there was nothing else. It was great. So, we attended another Anime Con in Manchester. We did not do our Steampunk 101 panel. Unfortunately, our presence at Roffle Con has been eating into our ability to participate in it, which is sad, but we still enjoyed it.
It's sad because it's our home con.
Right.
We're not able to do a lot there. Yeah. But Roffle Con, the opportunities that it's given us.
Yeah. So. So we hope...
we still attend.
Yeah. So we still visit. We love the dealer's room. We love the events and panels. Yeah. We hope some Steampunk will pick up a Steampunk 101 in the future. Like, there was a person doing a Lolita panel this year. Because originally the Lolita panel was done by...
one of the con chairs for Roffle Con.
Yeah.
Yep. But they're actually, I believe, aren't they the... New Hampshire's.
Yeah,
New Hampshire Lolita
the Southern New Hampshire Lolitas, if you're watching this. Which is very exciting for me because as a Lolita in New Hampshire, usually the community was in Maine or in Boston, and being cut between those two communities, now I can have my own.
Yep. So we hope somebody picks up Steampunk panels over at AAC for us. And then we did something completely brand new. It was very, very exciting. We had our friend, Professor Wallach, help us out. He sets up the game jams at NHTI, the Global Game Jams, and so we did a game jam where we were the theme.
A bunch of people came together. They wanted to design some games, and for an entire weekend, we were there to provide material. Story type material and background for Antiford type based games.
Yeah, it was great fun.
We had a lot of fun. The programmers had a lot of fun.
There were a lot of really good ideas.
A couple of them, I believe, are on the site.
Yep. I'll post a link below.
Lots of links.
There's a whole page explaining the Game Jam event, and there are a few downloads and. There's 2 game downloads, prototypes, of course, so these are very basic, done in 48 hours, and a couple of the games are actually playable online, so you don't have to load them to play them first. That was amazing, and we gave out our last 25er badge.
Yes, to Adelfellow.
Yep.
I believe that's her name.
Yeah. Well, I'll post a picture here, so we're right. And that was great. So we've had 25 members. Active members, and so we were giving out badges to our first 25 active members. And we
specialty badges.
Yeah, specialty.
And we gave out the last one there. So that was really exciting to see that we're growing past that point now. And then we had another small little craft fair.
Yep, that was down in Colebrook, Connecticut.
Yep.
With our friend GW.
Yep. Our friend and fellow Steampunk.
From the Garrison Works, I believe.
Yep.
Is what he's calling it.
So we'll post the link to his thing there below. A lot of links this episode.
Review. Yeah, like you said. It's good.
Yeah, so that's how we ended the year, with a nice little craft fair, selling some Antiford wares. And that was really good.
Yeah. And that's pretty much our year in review.
Yeah.
Before we get to what we're going to be doing next year, I do want to... So you might have noticed a couple of us were wearing these nice T-shirts. These were made by...
Dainty.
Dainty. And... Madigan, his last name, on the site, down in Mississippi. They screen printed a whole bunch of shirts for
Christmas.
Some of us for Christmas, and we really like them. Yeah. They're awesome.
We really like the idea of T-shirts, so if you pay attention to us in the future, we'll actually be voting on different designs for T-shirts, so we're thinking like 2 or 3 to sell.
Yeah, because it was really great. I didn't attend the full weekend, so far in 2016,
We'll
we can lead.
Okay,
It's a great lead-in. So,
It is.
so you guys went to Artesia.
Yes.
I was unable to attend, unfortunately, although I did bump into you guys Sunday.
Yes.
Because I was in the area. And, you know, Sunday is often our casual day. We've cosplayed for the whole weekend. And so I look at all my buddies on Sunday at Artesia, and all of them are wearing the Antiford t-shirt. And it's the
Yep.
best thing ever.
Yep.
We
I
got
guess
a lot of questions.
Great advertising.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, no, we look forward to seeing some more of these shirts in the future. And speaking of Artesia, I guess going into 2016 and what we're planning on doing.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we can start with what we've already done with Artesia.
Yeah, you guys went to Artesia. I went.
Not entirely what I was expecting.
Yeah.
There were a lot more writers there,
Yeah.
which was
Perfect.
wonderful because that's what we do.
And it looked like there was a bunch of steampunks that we just didn't know yet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is perfect.
Ton of steampunks.
It's also interesting because being from sort of like growing out of an anime convention sort of scene and growing into our specific steampunk cons, it was very interesting to go to what used to be a very heavily sci-fi con, but is more of a like general, like not really a ComicCon, not really a sci-fi convention.
A con.
But it's a con, and it was really cool to see, like, the writers, and then the hard science fiction nerds, and then all the people cosplaying Star Wars, and then, like, here's some anime people, like, cosplaying anime, and then old, like, black and white movies. It was awesome.
Yep. Cool. Yeah, and so you guys did that, and the fiancé and I, we went to the Brass Ring event in Connecticut. I think this was their 3rd year. We had a great time. There was a lot of really cool, fun vendors. The museum itself was wonderful. The burlesque show was great. And to cap off the night at 11 o'clock midnight, we had a nice little intimate Voltaire show, which he's always fun. He's always very, very fun. I met Jeff Mock. I bumped into Justinian. So it was a good, nice social event. A lot of vendors. Just a small little place. It was great time. So, I think, I don't know if it's a must go, but definitely I would consider going again.
Cool.
So, so that leads us into what we are planning on doing then.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there was some change up. The first con of the year now is...
Usually.
Well, now it's Artesia. It used to be TempleCon, but they've moved TempleCon.
Yeah.
So our next event that we're participating in, or that we're attending and hopefully participating in, we did submit some panels, is Watch City yet again.
Yep. And again, that's May 7th, the day before Mother's Day, with the rain date of Mother's Day. So that's always good, and it's a little while away. Hopefully, we'll be doing some interesting things before that convention. But we can always, put that in another AOA if we end up getting some of those things. That'll be fun. And then it's TempleCon.
And then it's TempleCon,
Yeah.
which is in August.
It's going to be in August, so
August 25th through 28th.
Yep.
End of
crazy.
August. It's going to be warm.
Yeah.
It's
It
going
will
to
be warm. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Dress smart, not too many layers.
Yes.
There will probably be air conditioning inside.
Oh yeah, but I do know that there is going to be some. From what I've heard, there's going to be some programming outside as well as inside, which is part of why they wanted to move it to the summer.
Right.
Yep.
And then after that is Machen Bachen, which tentatively is September 10th. We moved it to the one weekend after we did last year, the second weekend in September. So hopefully it's that weekend. We'll make another announcement.
Yep.
We'll keep
later.
Everyone updated. We'll have the Facebook event and all that such. So we'll definitely confirm it and spread that news when we know for sure.
Yeah.
And then many of our members are going to attend Granite State ComicCon.
Yep.
Because this will be the first year it doesn't collide with Machen Bachen or another event that we're doing.
That's true.
We're not running any content there, but we enjoy it, and you'll see us there, more than likely. And then we go to Vermont again.
Yep, and the Vermont Steampunk Festival again.
Yep.
I don't think we're going to be doing anything there again.
We may.
We might.
We've submitted some stuff, but we'll see if they have room for us.
Right.
You know, we're willing to help out because we enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But it should be a good time again.
Yeah. Regardless, it'll be a good time.
Because they've already started planning all their stuff. Speaking of events that plan way ahead and are on top of their game.
Once again,
Roffle
Woo!
Con! So yeah, we're planning to do a lot for Roffle Con. There's a lot in the works. We're sort of on the down low talking with the con chairs and stuff on what's happening this year, and I can tell you that it's going to be awesome.
Yes,
so you should go and dress fancy and all your
Yep.
steampunk stuff.
And all your steampunk friends, everybody. Just
everybody.
Go
and
to
anybody who's not steampunk or Lolita, but like goth or like industrial or whatever.
Yeah,
bring them.
This is the alternative fashion convention. If you want to see an alternative fashion represented there, be the representative, you know, and bolster and you know, just come. It'll be fun. Just you know, get your tickets early. Pre-reg is not up yet, but pre-register. You'll want to pre-register. The prices go up considerably after pre-reg. You want to do it early. You want to plan ahead. This is something that you decide to do and you do it early. And we highly suggest you do because it's the event we do the most at.
Yeah.
And if you like our stuff, you definitely want to go.
And they have grown by leaps and bounds. I believe they have the numbers on their website of how much they've grown, but it's faster than I've seen a lot of other cons grow.
So I think I'll link below. They have a description of they're doing pre-register slightly different from most of the conventions. It's kind of they use membership terminology, but one of the things that's nice about that is if you only want to go for one day, you get a one-day pass. You don't get a Saturday pass or a Friday pass. It's just a one-day pass, and you go whichever one day you can. You don't have to tell them ahead of time. So if you buy a one-day pass, you plan to go Friday, but you can't just go Saturday. It doesn't matter. They also have a lot of volunteer options where if you volunteer, you do 12 hours of work, and you get to go to the rest of the con for free, like you worked for it. So, you know, a lot of options. I'll post a link to that below. And then
a con that we had gone to a couple of years ago that was
really unexpected, really nice, very well run.
The smoothest convention I've
Smoothest
been to.
convention.
Yeah.
Great guests. Great staff. Bakumatsu,
Bakumatsu Con in Colchester, Vermont.
Yep. So Bakumatsu is a typical anime con. They do offer other geeky subject matter, but I think it's very interesting because it's a lot of so there's anime and then there's traditional Japan, and they do have a lot of traditional Japanese panels. So if you want to know anything about, like, we went to bread panels, so all about Japanese bread and bread history, which I love bread. And Anpanman?
Yep.
Yeah. And then about, we went to a panel on, like, traditional temples and stuff. Very interesting. And then
one man who had been so many times, and he was doing a panel on just his explorations and seeing the countryside. And
so we met up with them at AAC, and we were talking because they actually hadn't had a steampunk group there for several years, and they're interested in bringing in other sort of nerdy culture. So we were thinking about maybe talking with them and seeing if we can offer some of our panels.
I think I have submitted a couple panels.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So we'll see what it brings.
I'm
definitely looking forward to it because it was one of my favorite conventions.
If nothing else, it'd be nice to see more steampunks there as well.
Yeah. Especially with the growing steampunk community in Vermont, which who knew?
Yeah, so all you steampunks who came out of nowhere in Springfield, go down to the.
It's not that far.
Bakumatsu, it's only like a month afterward. Yeah, about a month afterward. From
It's
Springfield.
it's the last weekend in October.
Yep.
So, and that's all we have planned. that we can share, I guess.
Yep.
There's always surprises in the air. We have a couple things planned that hopefully we can talk about later. You know, you never want to count your chickens before they've hatched, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But that's our 2016. We're very busy. We're also very happy that all these conventions have set their dates in stone so far in advance because it makes it far easier for us to plan.
Yes.
So that's been exciting. So we can plan, we got to pre-register this and this and this, put it on the calendar. Speaking of, the Antiford calendar, which has all of these events and when they're happening, I'll link it below. If you want to find it normally, it's always at the bottom of the website in the footer. It just says Google Calendar, and it just has the Antiford calendar. Yeah, so a lot of links.
Yeah.
So
is that about it?
Yep.
That's
2015 was exciting.
Yeah.
2016 should be just as, more than likely, way more exciting.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're doing a lot. It's gonna be fun. We hope to see you guys there.
Yeah. See you there.